First guest is a Seattle-based family doctor who wrote a children's book to help our little ones develop a love for more plant-based foods. Welcome to New Day, Dr. Margaret Towolawi. Hello, and I would guess that you have some opinions on that question the doctor asked.
Yes. So I would say there are some great studies that have shown a few things. Kids who sit down to eat with their parents actually end up consuming more fruits and veggies than those who do not. And they also tend to go for less processed foods, and everybody wants to do that, right? And then when they grow up to be adults, they're more likely to maintain a healthier weight and have better choices around portion sizes. So
it's easy to see why a doctor is now asking those questions.
Definitely.
We knew that would warm your heart.
Yes.
All right, well, you're also very passionate about introducing young people to plant-based foods, and as you mentioned that, getting more fruits and vegetables in it, to the point where you even wrote a beautiful children's book.
Thank you.
The ABCs, tell us about that.
Yeah, so I wrote I Am in Shay's Kitchen, a kid's guide to plant-based nutrition from A to Z, really with two missions, one as a doctor and one as a mama, right? Like I have two young kids, my kids actually are featured in the book, and I realized a lot of families struggle with knowing what to eat, what healthy options to eat. So I thought, why not write a book targeting kids and their families as well, because they're going to read the book, they're going to buy the book. So it's kind of a twofold mission to really help curb the obesity epidemic, diabetes, prediabetes going up in our nation, and just really try to address it through food as medicine, excuse me.
And what I loved about the book is that it's not a really kind of hammer it in, but it's really light, but it also gives you information about how you'll feel healthy, or your body will have energy. You may see these foods in your families. I loved that.
Thank you.
All right, well, you actually have a couple recipes, plant-based, that you say will kind of give us that energy and power us up. So where do we start?
Let's start with the Healthy Heartbeat Smoothie.
Okay.
This is February, the month of love, so I thought I'd do something centered on the heart, because it's also Heart Health Month. So first up, we have our Healthy Heartbeat Smoothie, and I'm going to pass you the ingredients.
I get that, beet.
Yes, beet. So we have our strawberries first. I'll let you do the honors there. And then some water.
Okay. Just all this?
Yeah, just going to go ahead.
So I would say healthier is probably not adding juices, right? Because you're using the water.
Yes. We want as much, all the sugar coming from the fruit. That's what we want, no extra.
Is this mango?
That's mango, thank you. And then our star ingredient, we have our beet. Our cooked beet there.
And you only need one?
Just one, because I'll be honest, beets have a very strong flavor. We don't want to overpower the smoothie.
They do.
And then I love to use seeds. So this is pumpkin seed powder. And people don't realize a tablespoon and a half of pumpkin seed powder has about 10 grams of protein.
Wow. I knew they were pumpkin seeds. I didn't know that they made them into powder.
You certainly can get them powdered. Yep.
Okay. What if you can't find powder? Can you put them in your blender? Or
I've never tried that. That might be a little bit difficult, but probably could be done if you had a really great blender.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So pumpkin seed powder.
And then last but not least, our hemp seed hearts, because it's our Healthy Heartbeat Smoothie.
And I heard you talking, you really love hemp seeds.
I love hemp seeds. I'm going to use them in the next recipe as well.
Okay.
So about 3 tablespoons of that is about 10 grams of protein. So
wow, that's a
protein
lot.
Smoothie. Yeah.
Okay.
Got the red there.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yes.
Okay, and you actually have already got one going that we can try.
So it pours out nicely. I'll just give you a little there.
So is this a good breakfast starter, or when else would you have this?
Breakfast, lunch, midday, little energy boost.
Okay,
for dinner, any time of the day.
Like to smell first?
Yes. I'll join with you, that's okay.
Oh, I don't mind that at all. And you know, I was saying earlier, I'm not a big beet girl at all. Like to eat a beet salad.
Yeah.
But I like the tartness that a beet, and I wouldn't know there's a beet in there.
Yeah.
So
you can even add more mangoes if you want a sweeter profile. So people just add more mangoes, have fun with it. Some people want more beets. There's not a lot of people who want that, but some people do. So they have that option there.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I think so.
And so I've had more than 20 grams of protein then. If I'm
between the two?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That'll be the case. Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Next up. This looks like a snack.
Yeah. So these are my Dr. T's. I like to call them that Dr. T for me. Energy bites, lentil energy bites.
Dr. T, I like how you named it.
Yes. So my kids love making this because it's a little messy and it involves a little bit of chocolate.
Love
so
that.
So we have our lentils. I'm going to go ahead and and do that. Yeah.
You said this is messy, so I think kids would like the messiness.
Oh yeah, they love
right?
it. My kids, they just go at it. We have our dairy-free dark chocolate chips there. Some sunflower seeds.
And I know you can find the dairy-free chocolates now at Fred Meyer.
So easy to find. It was harder in the past, but now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And then our hemp seed hearts made another appearance.
Okay.
And then this is where things can get a little bit sticky.
All right, that's
We've
good,
got our
though.
peanut butter.
And do you have any thoughts on the kind of peanut butter?
You know, I like to go for the salt, the one without the added salt. And if you have a nut butter allergy, sunflower seed butter works well. It doesn't fold as well, but it will come together nicely. And then for a little bit of sweetness, our agave.
Oh, you can all of that in there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's about half a cup.
And any other sweeteners you could use that you like?
You could probably do some maple syrup.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to do honey, you could do that.
Okay.
So you would fold. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the oats. This is the big binder here. Almost forgot that. And then you fold in a little bit, and then after I fold in, I'll get in there with my hands to roll into a ball.
You go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna just fold in.
I'm gonna let you.
Here we go. And then you just really get in there and mix.
Okay.
So much easier when you can get with your hands. And making a mess. This is where the kids, they just start.
They start loving it.
see
Now,
me?
will you have to refrigerate those for them to get firm?
Nope, you actually absolutely do not have to. They'll be ready to go as
Can
soon
I
as
try one?
you can try one.
Okay.
As soon as you fold everything, and the key is folding everything in nicely, and they'll stay in the fridge for 5 days.
Oh,
and
these
they
are good.
freeze for 2 weeks. Yeah.
They remind me of the cookies my mom made. It had tons of sugar and chocolate, but
These are a healthier version and get you a lot of energy too.
we just have about a minute. But I wanted to ask you,
I'll try to roll these.
for picky eaters,
Uh-huh.
any thoughts, tips, tricks? I even have a 28-year-old picky eater.
Yeah, so picky eaters, that's a common question that I get asked. And the biggest thing is getting kids involved. Once kids feel like they have a role, they really want to okay, yes, I'll do that. So for example, when I go to the grocery store with my kids, I'll say, Ayamine, you get to pick a fruit and a veggie. Shay, you get to pick a fruit and a veggie. And they'll go in, they'll feel so proud, and they'll pick one. And then I'll say, try something new this week. And they'll go find something they haven't had before.
Oh,
Another
great
thing
idea.
is to get them involved in the kitchen. So like I said, with this recipe, it's super messy, as you can
Right.
see. And
But
they love it.
The thought being that if they've shopped for it and if they've helped make it, they're more likely to eat it.
They're
Doesn't
more likely
always
to
mean
eat
that,
it.
but maybe they'll give it a shot, right?
Yes. And I'm mixing and I'm
And
mixing.
would you have these after-school snack?
After school, that's why you keep them in the fridge.
I might eat them for breakfast. Is that all right?
Breakfast?
I mean, no shame there.
Snack after, school works well.
Delicious.
So it's a lot of
I'm
folding.
keeping this one. All right, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Just keep
I'm
on
gonna keep
going.
mixing, and
All
we'll
right.
get a ball here eventually.
Well, Dr. Towolawi was kind enough to share her recipe with us, and you can find them on the New Day website, or just text the word recipe to 206-448-4545, and we'll send you a link to your phone. Well,